to everybody in the whole wide world. My name is Stefan. I'm from Germany, and according to what Nadia just said, I was thinking about making a lesson or a class today, which is based for those of you who are still under the lockdown, who are still in their homes. That's the reason why I make it in my own house, because there's a limit of space, and that's the problem you face. So I hope that we all can manage it with a little bit space. My idea today was that I'm making some basic movement, for example Senko Tadashi, how to use the legs, how to use the hips, and how to use the upper bodies while punching, blocking and moving. For the first, we start with a little warm-up, and then we continue with the hikiti movement in karate. So next we'll be moving forward in Senko Tadashi and how to do this very properly, using the heel, using the knee, using the hip. And then we go to the hip rotation, how to use my legs while I use the hips, and how to gain power from that. And the last is concentration for the upper body movement, and when we finish this we try to bring this all together, make some kind of combination, and I guess then the 60 minutes will already be gone. So okay, I have to check a little bit always here. There's my monitor. So I guess everyone can see me. So now for the beginning we just start to jump a little bit and relax. Relax the shoulders, the arms, and also the knees. From this we start a little bit like running. And here we can make some jabs if you want to. Left and right, right, left. Please move your arms very wide and backward. And jump again, up and down, relax while jumping. So and next we try to bring our knees very high, left side, right side, always changing, and we speed a little bit up. Next, we just use our heels. Please do it very quick. Just a little snap. And relax again. We still try to become to get a faster heartbeat. Twist a little bit your hips. And for some more cardio, we do some jumping jacks. Please use the whole line of the arm, not like this, but whole movement, like this. Next we make it like straight, side, straight, side, straight, side. Okay? Now we make it forward, but with the gyaku movement. Now we make a normal movement with the legs and keep going with our arms like this. This is a little bit coordination training. And from here we switch back to standard. And from standard we change the legs. Okay, and relax again. So now our heart is beating a little bit faster, the blood is better flowing, the oxygen is coming into your body, into your muscles, that's what we need. So now we do some stretching, just a little bit. Please don't go to the maximum stretch, just a little bit movement, a little bit opening for all our joints, okay? So first we just raise your arms and bring your palms almost to the top. Grab one hand, push it to the side and spread your ribs. Okay, each knee, shi, change, each knee, sun, shi, change once again, each knee, sun, shi, and change, each knee, sun, shi, sun. Next is a little bit circles with our head, always until we're backside, and then we rotate to the front again. Just do it very relaxed, use no force, no power, pretty simple. I know. This is my dog, he tries to train too, unfortunately. And that's my wife. Hello world. My wife. My wife. Hello world. Bye bye. Okay. After the short break, we continue. Just rotate your hips a little bit. And back. So next, stretch one arm to the front. And stretch your shoulders. Look towards this tall shoulder. And change, and change. Push your arm to the front and pull your fingers back. Then we change. Next, bring it down, and the other side down. Please take the right knee, pull it up, to side, like Mamashigiri, push your hip forward to the front, and back. Other side, pull, open, Mawashigiri, push your hip forward. And relax. Okay, last thing, turn your fingers in and push your heel a little bit back. If you touch the ground, just move a little bit forward and try again. And change. Okay, so I guess we are a little bit relaxed. Did some small stretching. We tried to bring our heart rate a little bit higher than just the standard. So we're done with the warm-up and we will start with the Tsuki and the concentration and some ideas for Hikiti movement. So, but first for the basic, we start with some Choku Tsuki to get a little bit warm, to get the feeling and to use the power of our belly muscles, of our butt muscles, legs, and how the shoulders work. Okay. So first we start left side to the front. We go slowly and probably. We pull, we turn the fist, we pull the elbow back in the same time. The other elbow pushes the underarm forward and we turn in the last moment. Okay, so left side forward, slowly, knee, sun, shi, go, rock, sage, hatch, ku, ju, right? Okay. The next, also slowly, but please already concentrate for breathing. Breathing control is one of the main points. They are very important, but often not very often corrected, or yeah, the people don't care so much for it, which is a pity, and which does not support them. So from here, breathe in, start, breathe out, pull forward, and in the last moment, please use your belly muscles and contract them a little bit together. Okay, so each, knee, sun, shi, go, rock, sage, hatch, ku, ju, right? Okay, one of the main points when concentrating on the Tsuki is that people care very much for the hand that moves forward, and they usually do not care so much for the hand that moves backward. For myself, I had the same interesting feeling that I also always care too much for the punching arm and not so much for the pulling arm. So in this case, please try to pull back very quickly, very probably. And we often hear in Hikite, you have to bring your elbow back. Of course that's true because he is in front, so it has to go back. But sometimes people misunderstand this and care too much about going back, and then their shoulder just rises, which is not good because it's losing the contact to the upper body. It should be down. So for this reason, I teach my students to bring the elbow down in the last moment. Okay, so not too much back, just down. Push the elbow down. And as a small example of training, I usually start with raising one hand and let it fall. And I also go a little bit down in the knees. Okay, so we start like this. We just raise our hands, we breathe in, and when we breathe out, we just let it fall. Just 2 or 3 times, very relaxed. Knee, last, sun. So, now we use the contraction of the muscles. Like we do it, like we bring to this point a little bit some kind of gimme. Okay, so from here is more like this. You see, and in the end, as if I want to make an MP to the ground. So now together, please inhale, breathe out, and bring the elbows down. Second, knee. Third, sun, shi, go, rock, sage, hatch, ku, ju, hey. Okay, so next with the Tsuki, but we try to get the power still from top. So from here, Tsuki will be, and don't care so much for this arm now, this is just an exercise, okay? If you have it like this in the end, for this time it's okay. Just get the feeling how the elbow goes down to the ground. So, one hand, left hand to the hip, right hand up. So from here we start. This arm moves forward, this is pulled back. H, with keme, knee, back, sun, back, shi, back, go, rock, sage, and faster, hut, change. Right side up, left side up, right side to the hip. Now back, down, and forward. Concentrate on going down. Ni, san, shi, go, huk, sech, hutch, ku, ju, hey now. So, with this feeling, we try to make the Tsuki again, like we did it in the beginning. But please concentrate that in the last moment you have this feeling. It's not just the elbow that goes down, it is in fact the whole body. It goes a little bit down, gets more, you get a better feeling for the ground. It's not like you're lifting up, you're getting a really strong connection to the ground. Okay, your hip in the last moment goes a little bit down, shoulders both of course go down. Okay, and we concentrate for this movement to make this possible. So left arm forward, probably concentrate anyway on a very close movement, very close. Forward. Okay? Now just in the end we concentrate for the hikite. So from here, maybe 70%. Ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, and ju. More faster, 80%. Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hat, ku, kiai ju. Hey now, relax. So next, we make it like with 100% possible maximum speed and just concentrate on the pulling down, back and down in the last moment. Okay? Maybe you try a little bit like it. So your elbow is not just going backward and down, but backward and down towards the opposite heel. Okay, so from here more like this. Then it's close to the body, connected. Our arm which goes forward. Please concentrate. This elbow also goes a little bit down. Okay, it's not somewhere. The elbow goes close to the body and a little bit down. Why? Because our shoulders will go down too if I concentrate on the elbow. A lot of people, they punch too much forward or have a little bit too high. When you punch this on the Makivara, the power of your body will be deleted here. Because I get the point where I punch the Makivara, my body continues, but here the energy goes off. So that's the reason why I have to bring the shoulder down to connect it with my chest muscle and also with my latissimus muscle. Okay, when there's the connection to the body, I'm very strong and I can get a lot of power. When it's up, this will happen. Maybe not so much visible, but it happens still. Okay, so please keep the elbows down. If I push my elbow down, it happens automatically. Okay, just the elbow down. And then I stretch the arm. Okay? So, from here, just 10 times. Breathe in, breathe out, and on point, contract the body, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and now, and relax. Okay, so next point, a little bit more difficult. We try to make 2 Tsukis, one by one, okay, like Rentsuki. So for the contraction feeling and for a quick change of pull and push, we make it like in one breathing. We breathe in and we breathe out, okay, like one time. So from here, breathe in. Okay. Please don't make this. Okay, we'll make it faster. So it's 50% of breathe out for the first and 50% to breathe out for the second. Okay? So yoi, left side forward. Slowly, 50% of power. Breathe in and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, go, rock, 6, oh, rock, and relax, right? Pause. So 20 minutes are almost over. Make a very little short break. You can have a drink of water or whatever you want, and we'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, next movement, as I said, is the movement in Senko Tadashi. We are limited in space, so that's the reason why we're just going forward and backward. But it's enough for explain the basic movement the way I think they're easy to understand. So first, we make Senko Tadashi in for showman, like for Oizuki. For this movement, my front leg, now the front leg, later the leg back, is the most important leg. This works almost, this does almost the most work. So from this point, maybe a lot of you learned that when we go forward, it's each knee. Of course, this is correct, but a lot of people understand this point, I think, not correctly, because when they stand in front, they go to the first position, and now they bring the whole body weight on both legs, and then they just fall forward and straighten the back leg, and there can a small mistake happen. When I'm in this position and I'm in balance, that means left and right leg have the same weight of my body, and I move forward, then sometimes I fall just forward and I strengthen my back leg, but I don't use it. The whole power comes just from falling forward, and the better is if the power comes from the muscles, of course. So for this reason, I try to bring the back leg over the center of gravity and relax it. Maybe a little bit like Neko Ashidachi. Okay? Just relax it. And from here, I concentrate only on my back heel and on my hip bone, this part of the bone, which is just here in front, okay? This edge of the bone. So for this edge, I pull forward, push forward, and in the same time, I try to straighten my, my leg. I try to push my heel in the ground. Okay, so from this position, it goes forward. And if I do it later fast, I just relax this leg and my leg is straight and my hip is shomen. When I concentrate on the punching side, a lot of times this happens, my hip is hamni and not the way it should be. Then I sometimes see people make this movement like this, which is, I think, also not so good, because I move forward, all my body power goes forward, and in the last moment I pull it back from my opponent. And I think all the body power should go to the opponent. And that's the reason why I concentrate almost just on this leg. Okay, so from here, it's number 1, 100%, almost 0, 2, back. 1, go down. That's important. When you're straight, you cannot use the leg and you will fall anyway, which is really bad. Okay, from here, down, push your heel to the ground, forward. Awesome. Okay, this is the idea. So now we make it, we train this a little bit. If we go forward with the right side, we put the right arm like a Tsuki, and now back leg forward, body weight goes a little bit down. Itch, relax, bring this corner and here. Boom. Okay? So slowly, everybody all together now. Itch, and now push, knee. And back. Itch, knee, and back. Itch, knee, and back. Just concentrate on this hand, this hip, and on your heel and on your knee as well. Okay? Itch, knee, back. Itch, knee. And we change. Left side, left arm. Itch, knee, and back. Itch, knee, and back. Itch, knee, and back. Last. Itch, knee, and back. Okay, yummy. Relax. So this is for moving forward in shomen. This leg moves whole time. I pull and I push everything, almost everything with the front leg. Okay? So when you move forward for hamni, maybe you want to go forward with agyuke or uchiuke or whatever, your bones of the upper part of the leg, they must turn a little bit. So from this movement, first I go together, again maybe like this. And when I move forward and I push my back leg, I turn those bones to the outside. Okay? From side, like this, together, down, forward, and turn them outside. This brings my butt a little bit to the front. I contract my belly muscles and my legs. My knee just goes forward, not inside, because I don't really turn my hip inside. I just bring one hip bone to the front, and to control this, I try to turn my bones a little bit. Okay, like forward. So before we make the whole movement, we start from Senko Tadashi Shomen. We push, now we're going to hamni, therefore we push the knee, it's a feeling like we push the knee a little bit to the front, and we contract here, and we expand this And in the same moment, turn the front bone a little bit, like a screw that goes down. Okay? So from here, from this position, H. Now, push the heel back into the on the floor. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Bitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Change. Showman. Now, itch and turn it. Push the knee forward. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Ayame. Okay, relax the muscles. So this movement, which is it's not a rotation, okay? We're not turning from the left to the right side. It is more a cutting movement, or I don't know, maybe cutting is the best expression. Okay? The movement should be like this, not like this. The moment I turn my hips, it will pull this the leg, and in this moment the knee will fall to the inside, which is not good. And that's the reason why it's more like I cut, or I bring one side forward while I take the other one back, but on one line. Okay, not turning. So, if we move forward, number one is always body weight goes down a little bit. From here it goes down, and we move over the center of gravity. We're not here, we are already here. Now same movement. Cut and twist or turn these muscles a little bit outside. Knee and back. Itch, knee and back. Itch, knee. In the last moment, turn. Push the knee to the front. It's a little difficult. Okay, I try it from here. Itch, knee, itch, knee, itch. Now, cut, knee, sun, shi. Okay, we change. Change the leg, left side, itch, knee, back, itch, push, knee, and back, itch, knee, back, itch, knee, and back, last one, itch, knee, and back. Okay, great, awesome, and relax. So, first we have hikite control and elbow control for Tsuki. Next was moving forward Senko Tadashi. So now we go for the hip rotation, which we first separate in just a stance, and later we combine this already together with the forward or backward movement in Senko Tadashi. So the first point, I hope you all know this exercise. This is just from Shuto to Gyakutsuki, Shuto, Gyakutsuki. Here, please concentrate. When you have the Gyakutsuki, now today we concentrate on this leg. Okay, when we are doing the Gyakutsuki punch. So, from this point, it's a little bit like you feel there is no possibility to go back. Okay, the foot is completely on the ground, not a little bit like this, or like this, or like this. It's completely on the ground, and the toes going directions almost to the front, as far as possible. If you can do it, it's perfect for you. Some people cannot, or many people cannot do it because they are not so flexible in this joint. But if you can do it completely straight, perfect, please do it. From this point, we do the Tsuki. Now if we go for Hamni position, please don't turn the knee out. Okay? Because the power which should go forward goes to the side, I become unstable. That's one bad point. Second bad point is if I make second movement now for Gyakutsuki and I turn my hip, then my knee will stay in this direction and I force it to turn forward. So it's like this movement. This is not good for this joint. This joint should always be like in a natural movement, always show to the front. So when I try to train this, I concentrated on pushing this knee to this. Okay, just imagine my hip is going back and this knee, maybe it remains in a neutral position, but in my idea, in my mind, I thought I push it a little bit to this direction. So it kept in this position. So from the Gyakutsuki edge, now I want to bring maximum power forward. So push the heel to the ground and let the heel push your knee to the hips, to the upper body. And if you finish here in the same movement, you expand, then you contract on this side. Okay? Then you release your arm. And in the end, we stop the whole movement. So from this, please concentrate on the elbow, hikite, and down. Knee to the inside, whole feet on the ground. Push the heel down, 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 and we go forward for Gyakutsuki. And knee. Some. Shi. Go. Rock. Sit. Hard. Ko. Ju. Ich. Knee. Some. Shi. O. Rock. Sit. Touch. Ko. Ju. Last one. Hey! Hey, yummy. And we change. Right side, Gyakutsuki. Please control your fingers. They should go forward. Now, edge. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rock. Sage. Ach. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, last, jump. I am. Okay, 2/3 are over. Take a small water break, relax your muscles again. We'll be back in a few seconds. So, next idea of training is moving forward to Senko Tadashi Shomen or Senko Tadashi Hamne. Okay? And the very first, you just make this movement from here to there. Now we combine it with Oizuki Chudan. So, maybe try from here. We go forward, and now please push the back hip forward. And this one will be in the end position and will be almost correct. Okay, from here, forward, back, change, pitch, back, knee, and back, sun, and back, shi, and back, ho, and back, rock, back, switch, back, hush, and back, ho, and back, ju, hi, ayame. I'm not sure if I'm still online. I'm sorry. Okay. I think I'm online, but not here. Ja? Sieht man mich? Okay. Okay, so this was the left side, or right side. Now we do the left side. I think so. Bam. Again, please concentrate for this part of the hip, not for the punching side. This will move forward anyway. Okay, so from here, go down, 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 and forward. Down, 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 forward. Okay? Is back, knee, back, sun, back, shi, back, ho, back, rock, back, switch, back, hutch, back, hook, last, two, hi, ayame. Okay, now, right? Next movement, we combine Hamne, and then we bring the showman already to this point. So we go forward from Agyoke, Please remember, turn, open, bring your hip forward. From hit. Now push the heel, contraction, expansion, knee, and back. Okay? So first, Agyuki. Slowly, down, each. Now push for Gyakusuki, knee, and back. Each. Knee, and back. Each. Knee, and back. Each. Knee, and back. So now we make 5 speedy Agyuke, Gyakusuki. Each technique 1 count. Okay? Gyakusuki, Kiai. Each, knee, and back. Each, knee, and back. Each, knee, and back. Each, knee, and back. Last one. Each, knee, and relax. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, I'm very sorry, but I cannot check myself in the other way. Okay, this was Hamni and Shoman. Moving forward, we moved forward in Senko Tadashi just for Shoman. And now there's a little point. I call it upper body movement, which is also very useful for Agyuke, or very good to train when you do the Agyuke and the Gyakusuki. Because in my point of view, I think that everybody says karate must be training with the whole body. So that means we should use the whole body and all the joints we should use them to create power. So how can I create power is like the question. Maybe in the past everything was a little bit stiff. Okay, when I learned karate, they said the shoulder, it must be very far back, maybe like this. Today everybody says use these muscles, so it's in a natural position, not in an unnatural position. And a lot of things change, and one idea is we can use our body like this, or like this, maybe, but we can also use it like this, and like this. Okay, so just try, stand, put your arms maybe in a 45-degree angle, bring them up, concentrate for the elbows, and then just make this, and this, and this, and this, this, and this. It is maybe here, or here. Okay, here. Always this movement. Sometimes we do it just like that, without thinking about it, but of course we should think about every movement we do. So, concentration for this movement. Sometimes we can do it for warm-up, just very easy to get the feeling for this movement. Second feeling, please don't misunderstand. It is the working of the shoulder and the spine. You know the spine? This part? So don't get me wrong, we're not doing this. Okay, this will be too much. It's a very small movement and it is here in solar plexus, in the area of the solar plexus. So we just squeeze and expand, or we squeeze and expand here. Just this. Okay? It's not so much, but it's a little bit more power. So if we go for Tsuki or Agioke, a little bit expand and a little bit squeezing here. Not like this, it's too much, just here. And for Tsuki, okay, my body, the diagonal, okay, we use this and this, like bring it together, like this, just a little bit, okay, this creates a little bit more power. So this is what I mean of upper body movement. So from Agyuke, I bring the shoulders, of course, down, okay, not up, it's not like this, like this. From here, Tsuki, I concentrate just on this. Then Agyuke again, on this in the back. Tsuki, Agyuke, Tsuki. Okay, so we try. First maybe 60 to 70%. Okay, everybody maybe concentrate. Just think of, you have something like a ball, okay, and you push it in front of your body. You push it a little bit together and then it opens again. And in the back, it's the same. Just a small squeeze. Okay, so first is Agyuke. Now, together, Tsuki, ni. Agyuke, Tsuki, ni. And now, don't care about your fist. It's a long movement. Don't care for the elbows. Just think of this, and this, and this, and this. Okay? Stand like this. So, Agyuke, Oizuki, ni. Agyuke, Oizuki, ni. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sech. Hach. Ku. Ju. Change. Other side. Tsuki. Agyuke ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sech. Hach. Ku. Ju. Ayame. This part is very difficult to explain if we are not interacting like in a real dojo, where I can push you maybe here or there. So it's difficult to explain. I don't know if you really get this point, but maybe just try at home, think about it, and maybe you get a little bit of feeling for what I mean. Okay? So this was upper body movement. Same with this. If we make training for this, it's just like itch, knee, itch, knee, itch, knee, one palm, one palm, one palm. Okay? So we make Giran-Barai, Gyakuzuki. Just stand very relaxed. Gyakuzuki. Now we bring the Giran-Barai. Next, itch, knee, It's just one small point. It's like one breathing. Okay, just ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hach, go, do. Change to the other side. Okay. Ni, san, shi, hach, go, do, h, ni, hach, shi, go. There you go. Now we connect it. So Gyakuzuki, Geyambarai, Gyakuzuki. Gyakuzuki means close, rotate, not rotate, cut, push your heel in the ground, expand, contract, contract, hikite. All the things we trained now, we try just for Gyakuzuki, and for Girambarai we make a small movement like this. Now prepare again, concentrate on front leg, no movement, heel on the ground, whole foot has good connection to the ground. The knee, don't put it out, keep it in. Push the heel, bring the power through the hip, contract here, hip forward, and a little punch here. Okay? So from here, very fast, very quick, with a good hikide, and push it down. 80% power. And back. Knee and back. Sun and back. Shi back. Go back. Back. B and back. Thumb. Shi go rock. Last one on the other side. Again, before we start, get up, up, then whole feet on the ground, check, heel connected, knee forward and inside, then heel, knee, hip. Expand this knee, this hip joint, contract. Same time, run. Okay, shoulder moves forward with the same time of the hip and the elbow. And in the last moment, a small squeezing. Okay, and don't forget what we did in the beginning, hikite, down. This brings my whole body down and gives me a lot of power for the punch. Okay, so Girambarai, Senko Tadashi, knee, thumb, shi, go, rock, hit, touch, good, do. Knee, thumb, shi, go, rock, hach, hach, good, do. Last guy, hey now, hey relax. Okay, my lesson is almost over. We do one last exercise. 10 Tsukis and 10 Tsukis. This time, Kibarachi for the end. To get a bit of power, we just put the right arm forward, left is back, and please concentrate. Hikite and this movement. We keep the legs out because there's a lot of things we have to think about. We just care for the upper body now. So from this point, I fall down, I push the elbow down. This supports my falling down. Okay, and in the same time, when this arm goes forward, please contract, squeeze this little part. Okay? So from here, first 3 relaxed, 7 with speed. 8, back, knees, back, sun, back, and speed. Concentrate. Hey! Go! Last one, Kiai. Hey! Hey, yummy. Change side. Same. Relax. Each. Back. Knee. Back. Sun. Back. Now speed. Last 7, then it's finished. Please concentrate on your Hikite movement.
Zu deiner Suche gefunden.
Down, what? Okay. Los. Last 7. Speedy. Back. Hey. Back. Some. Back. Hey. Back. Last Kiai. Hey! Hey, yummy. Right. Okay. That's all. We are almost a little bit over this time. I am very sorry for interrupting my second video where I could check myself. It went offline, so I had to restart it. We had just a small break for this. For all of those who know me, for all of those who had seen the very first trainings, it first was a small tradition, but then we skip it. But I don't want to, because I was in Gashku in Czech Republic just a few days ago. I bought this wonderful beer. I hope you have a beer too, or something else we can cheer on. So I would like to thank Martin and Nadia for inviting me. We know each other for a very long time. I think it's a great idea, especially for those who cannot go back to the dojo at the moment, or who already are maybe in the second lockdown or something like this. For all of you who are joining this party, I wish you all the best, a lot of health. Please stay healthy, keep training, don't quit. That's the most important. When this stupid virus is over, when we won the fight, we have to continue karate in our dojos, and maybe sometimes online we can meet for some training together. So, I wish you all the best. Cheers, Os, and thank you very much.